Thanks, Larry. They begin to roll off down pit road. Your starting lineup will scroll across the bottom of the screen. We did have a little entertainment here yesterday, even though the cars only got to make pace laps. Bubba Wallace got a football from his coach and started playing it around, tossing it to Ryan Blaney, and then Corey LaJoie got involved. And then the fans got involved, and they started down there toward the end of pit road. And by the time they were done, they were already up at the turn 4 into the grandstand. Daniel Hemrick brought refreshments, and LaJoie, it seems, was taught to throw that ball left-handed by none other than the NFL Jim Kelly when he was part owner of the Frank Cece car that Corey's dad drove in the Busch Series.
He did a darn good job, I have to say. He may have more of a future in other sports if he wanted to. What do you say we dial up our pole sitter, Joey Logano? Hey, Joey, this is Jeff up in the Fox Sports booth. You got a copy?
I got you loud and clear. What's happening?
Oh, man, we're going racing. We're excited. It's been 48 hours since you've been in the car. A lot cooler conditions. All that rain has washed the rubber away. What are you expecting on that Pennzoil Ford here today?
Well, expect the unexpected, I guess. You never know what's going to happen here. Not much tire wear, so I'm sure strategy will come into play quite a bit. One thing we do know is they have a very fast show Pennzoil Ford, and we know how bad we want to win here at Michigan driving this blue oval, so we'll see if we can make it happen.
All right, thanks for talking to us. Good luck.
All right,
Yeah, the Ford drivers went to dinner with Edsel Ford at the Henry Ford Estate in Dearborn Fairlane. And boy, they got the message because Ford's qualified in 8 of the top 10 spots this weekend.
Well, what do you say we dial up Martin Truex? He started back in the 16th spot. Martin Truex Jr. It's TW. You got me, buddy?
Yeah, I got you, buddy.
All right, look, I did the math. It's your time. Look, you finished first at Richmond. You finished 20th at Talladega. You finished first at Dover. You finished 19th at Kansas. You finished first at Charlotte. Finished 35th last week. Where are you going to finish today, buddy?
Hopefully first. I hope your math is correct. We'll see.
Oh, it's correct. Those are statistics. I didn't make that up. So you're looking good. Car, how do you think the car will be on this fresh, on this green racetrack?
I'm not real sure. I think we'll just have to feel out, kind of go from there. We got 20 laps till that competition yellow, so we'll have time to work on it pretty quick. So just try to hang on to some track conditions here. Hopefully be able to make our way forward with this auto owner's car, and hopefully have a great day here in Michigan. Glad to be on track after 27 hours a week.
Yeah, well, we're all glad to get this race started. Thanks for talking to us, buddy, and good luck today.
Yeah, y'all have fun up there.
We will if you will. Let's see how much fun we can have down on pit road for a Monday. Jamie Little. Thanks, Regan. This race is very important to all the manufacturers, being just 60 miles west of Detroit. We're used to hearing, reading a lot of smack on Twitter. The manufacturers got involved. Greg Biffle, 1,000 wins for Ford, congratulating. Note the picture of all the ex-Ford drivers. And Ford says, yeah, but we prefer the championships they won with us. And Toyota says, clean the dust off those trophies every now and then. And Ford retweets Joey Logano. We'll be taking it back in November, says Toyota. Talking smack on Twitter. And that is the Heritage Trophy that Michigan International Speedway awards to each Cup-winning manufacturer.
And that's why we love coming here to this track and being close to Detroit and getting those automakers getting kind of a little riled up and talking smack. That was fun.
Yeah, we think it's funny, but they're serious.
Yeah.
400 miles, 200 laps around this 2-mile D-shaped superspeedway. 60, 60, and 80 laps are the stage lengths. 55 down pit road. Fuel window is about 10 laps shy of the first 2 stage distances. And the grip level 4 on a scale of 5. NASCAR told us they would have a competition caution because of the rain, and they were a little vague. They said around lap 20.
Yeah, well, they know that at a track like this, this size, sometimes those teams will play a little bit of games in how they strategize, but I don't think that's going to be a factor here today. You can't come down pit road here under green and not go down a lap.
Right now, we're right where we were yesterday on the final pace lap with the lights out on the safety car, ready to go green. Yesterday, the skies opened up. Today, I think they're going to wait on DW.
I think you're right, Mike, and it's Monday, and these guys are ready to go racing. I'm ready to send them on their way. want all my fans and everybody to get up on their feet, because we're getting ready to send these cats off into the first turn. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys, and let's bang it up.
Mine, still outside, still in line. Still there, Danny. 11. Still there. Outside here. Still there. No room behind him. Who's pushing the 21? Still in line behind him. Still outside. Nothing up there. McKevin, top of the lead. Pushing each other. Still outside. 3 that's outside. In out. McKevin, still outside. Staying top. They're staying top. Still there. You're clear. 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 Quarter to the top. Clear.
Denny Hamlin to the lead from Joey Logano.
Yeah, I don't know if that's, it's going to work. He got in front of Logano and was able to hold the spot.
Yeah,
nice move.
Nice move, bold move by Denny Hamlin, getting that big run, using that big box of air behind the 22 car and stepping out and making it happen going into turn 3.
You remember we talked to Denny yesterday and he said they were surprised how well they qualified because they had really kind of set their car up for the race. That showed he's got a pretty good race car right there when he just drove into turn 3 quicker than the 22 of Logano did.
Well, and he also knew that if you got in front of Joey Logano, you're going to be in clean air and have even more grip.
And we heard Logano say, I need to be out front. We got our car set up to run out front in clean air.
Toyota first, Penske Fords 2, 3, 4, and Kyle Busch in and amongst the Hendrick cars mid-pack. Kyle lost 4 spots on the break, 19th.
Well, we've seen that inside lane of Kevin Harvick and Eric Almirola lost some positions at the original start. So we're going to have to watch how you position yourself on these restarts and how that's going to affect which lane choice you use.
I think Boyer got the worst of it. He lost 8 spots on the start.
Yeah, that inside never seems to be as quick as the outside. You get a nice sweep down into a corner, and that seemed to be where the speed is. We saw that with Logano when he qualified. Really had a nice line into turn 3. That seemed to really pay off.
Alex Bowman mixing it up. Goes to the inside of Ryan Newman. Going to make that pass. No, he got the aid of Daniel Hemrick. Rookie Hemrick's going to make it 3 wide. Go through the middle.
Boy, I tell you, Boyer is struggling. But
For
look
the
right
lead.
here.
Here comes Logano. Can't complete that pass coming off 2.
Oh, he'll complete it here because he planned it perfectly in how he lined up on that quarter panel to side draft the 11.
I tell you, got to watch out for is that 21 car. The Wood Brothers car, they have a great history here, Mike. They won the first race here with Cale Yarborough a long time ago. That 21 car could be a factor today.
Keselowski to the inside, going to drop in 5th in line behind Harvick.
And this is something else we're going to see a lot of. If you don't complete that pass, you get side by side like Brad Keselowski did on Denny Hamlin. It's going to allow that outside lane to line up and use the draft to go right on by.
And that's what's going to happen to Paul Menard right here.
You see Logano drop down, Mike, trying to give a little help to the 21, another Ford, trying to help him maybe get his way back up near the front.
Whoa, it's nervous times and a little edgy for the 21 of Paul Menard coming off of turn 4.
Yeah, he just couldn't get cleared getting back in line behind Harvick.
Mike, there are 6 blue ovals at the front, with the exception of 1, and that's Denny Hamlin. He's right in the middle of this whole crowd.
Jamie Mack, you've driven this #1 car here. Is Martin Truex going to need Kurt's help to make this pass?
Man, it sure does seem like it, guys. And like I say, I think they're going to have to get to Joey Logano's outside to complete the pass. But what Kurt Busch is hoping is that Martin Truex and Joey Logano get side by side, because we've seen it all day long. Those 2 cars will stall each other out, and he'll be sitting in the best position.
Turn 2, Eric Jones. Down in the grass after a spin.
Let's see if he gets going with no caution yet, no caution yet. And the caution is out.
Yeah, that grass so wet from overnight rain.
Now the right rear go down.
And, hey, Mike, you see what?
Watch the cars. There you
This
go.
changes everything.
Absolutely.
Logano with the big jump.
Oh, I'll say. Didn't see that coming.
You almost wonder if he didn't have maybe a first gear restart to be able to get that jump.
He had a turbo.
Oh, they're going to get to the outside of Kyle Busch here.
Oh, they're working him
Is
over.
that Suarez?
Yeah, Suarez looking on the outside. 3 wide up off turn 2.
That'll allow the leaders to scoot away a little bit.
Oh,
Logano and Truex.
This is not turning out the way I thought it would.
Not at all what I was thinking this was going to go like.
But they haven't made it into third turn yet.
And look at Kurt Busch to the bottom. He is there for second place.
Can he get a big run here?
Looking for his first win of the year. We're going to take the white flag under green. Next flag ends the race.
It's going to get ugly. I think it's going to get big and ugly down here in turn 3 or turn 2. Oh, dang, that's turn 1. That turn down there, that one.
Keselowski to the inside on Suarez. And the front 3 get away. It's going to be Logano, Kurt Busch, or Martin Truex.
I am just incredibly impressed with the 22 of Logano, Todd Gordon, that whole team. I mean, they have done everything right today, including that last restart.
Started from the pole, got the #1 pit stall, and coming to the line, I'd say that he's probably going to take home the victory.
Joey Logano by